Hello everyone, it's nice to see you again. So, for today, we will study about fractions. In today's video, we will study about add fraction, subtract fractions, and then some word problems. Okay, let's go ahead, shall we? First things first, do you know what is fraction? Well, actually, fraction and division is kinda the same. In bahasa Indonesia, fraction means pecahan. Pecahan dan pembagian itu sebenarnya sama. Fraction happens when we want to divide something that is not even. For example, let's take a look at this pizza, this whole pizza. If we want to eat the pizza, usually we slice them up. That is when division comes in or fraction comes in. So this pizza is one whole of pizza. Let's say, for example, there are 3 people who want to eat the pizza. So, how do you divide the pizza? You slice it into 3 parts of the pizza. So that means each one will get a third of the pizza. Now, this number is what we call as fraction. The one that is at the top, we call them as numerator. In bahasa Indonesia, pembilang. The one that is on the bottom, we call them as denominator. In bahasa Indonesia, penyebut. So, numerator is the number or the part of the denominator. If we add them all, for example, because this denominator is 3, if we add 3 of them, we will get 1. So, denominator shows how much of the part that we need to make it one whole thing, while the numerator means how much the number is in that part. Okay, when we want to add a fraction with another fraction, there are 2 kinds of equation. The first one, if at the denominator, the bottom part has the same number, that means it is a like fraction. While if the denominator is not the same, that means that is the unlike fractions. Let's try it like this. If we have a third of a pizza and then a sixth of a pizza, because the denominator is different, it is called unlike fractions. So what are we going to do? We have to make them even or make the fraction or denominator is like fraction. So how do we do it? It's actually kind of easy. Now, if we want to add the number that is in the denominator, we have to multiply it. For example, in this 1/3, if we want to make it into 6, we need to multiply it by 2. And that way, we can get the first one is 2 by 6, and the second one is a sixth or 1 by 6. If we add them together, we will get 3 by 6. Now, this is where fractions get interesting. Do you remember when I said that fraction is actually the same like division? But in fraction, we can make the fraction become smaller, or we can simplify them. That means if we have 3 out of 6 fraction, we can divide them all. In this case, because 6 is multiplication of 3. That means we can divide them all with 3. So that means we will get a half. So the number 3 out of 6, if we simplify it, we will get half of it. Do you guys understand? I really hope that you do. And it's also working in the subtraction. So all you need to do is always make the denominator same, make it into like fractions, and then you can count it into the right value. However, sometimes we have the problem like this. 2 minus 3 out of 8. Like I told you before, we need to make the denominator in the same value. However, in number 2, there is no denominator, right? Actually, it has a denominator. The value of the denominator in every single number is always 1. So that means in this one, 2 out of 1 minus 3 out of 8. That means we make the denominator in the same way, and then we subtract them, which we will get 13 out of 8. Now, we want to simplify it or make it into the mixed kind of fraction, which is we try to divide it, 13 divided by 8, which we will get 1/5 out of 8. Okay, I hope you guys got it, and I hope this video will help you to do everything that you need. That is all about addition and subtracting with fractions. Now, all you have to do is just do the online worksheet that I've already gave you, or you can do it from the link in the description below if you want. And please try your best. Okay? Alright then, I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye!